What's up, ghost hunters? Welcome back to another weekly challenge video. Today we're going in on Point Hope. The challenge is Paranormal Paparazzi. You've got cameras, lights, and sound. Find that ghost type. So basically we have 100% sanity, 35% sanity restoration on our pills, if we have them. We don't. Our sanity draining speed is 150 times, so not quite 200, so that's good. Ghost speed is normal. It's basically a professional run, essentially, kind of. We also have a lot of hiding spots. We have a lot of setup time, which I mean, 2 minutes of setup time. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but still. Our breaker is gonna be off, and I know we're missing a couple of equipment pieces that we might need in order to figure out what our evidence is, but as you'll see here in just a moment, those pieces of evidence are freezing. We won't be able to tell. And then we also are missing an EMF, but we do have our EMF board, so we can tell EMF on the board. And if you guys are having any issues determining what EMF looks like on the board, I do have a guide for that. It'll be in the card above, somewhere up here. But what I would recommend doing here is I would recommend taking a candle, because we do not have sanity pills. So we want to try to save our sanity as much as possible. And candles will stop your sanity from draining by 66%. It'll make it 66% slower or something like that. I don't know if I'm explaining that very well, but basically it'll make your sanity drain much, much slower. We're also going to take a camera and a book. I just found that to be super helpful. Actually, do I have a head cam? I do. I did already complete the challenge on stream tonight, but I wanted to make sure that we do it again and just see what kind of ghosts we can get. But honestly, I think... Okay. I mean, it's not typical that we get our ghosts literally right away. Like, literally immediately. So that's fun. I was fully expecting to have to go... First of all, turn on our breaker. We want to turn on our breaker. I keep getting stuck behind doors. And then I was fully expecting to go all the way to the top and work our way down. Because normally I'll go all the way to the top as soon as I turn on the breaker and then start walking my way down, seeing if the ghost has moved anything. Because I don't think our ghost, and you know what, I keep forgetting to check this, but I don't think our ghost is set to a high activity level. Also, we don't have salt, so we can't get our ghost to like step in anything. We have to actually see if it touches doors and whatnot, which again, low activity is not doing a whole lot. So we'll just have to kind of wait. Where are you? Are you near? Are we over here actually? Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I think we might be over here. Where are you? And actually, since we don't have a thermo to confirm, the fact that I'm seeing my breath is probably an indicator that our ghost is here, but something we could also do is bring in some motion sensors just to see if our ghost is being picked up on it. So let's grab a couple of those. Let's grab another dots, because that room is kind of big. A little bit on the big side for dots. Also, we can check for EMF 5 here. So anytime our ghost blows out a candle, candles are actually really, really good for farming for EMF 5. Even if we have to go back out and look at it in the truck, it's fine. But that's so convenient that our ghost is literally right here. Touch something. So that's a big indicator that our ghost is in fact here. Yep. And it just set off our motion sensor. All right, let's go check our board real quick, because we had some throws, we had a blow. We just want to check to see if we have EMF super fast. Anything? Barely even a little blip. All right. Well then, I'm gonna bring more candles, because more candles equals more blowouts usually, unless it's a shade and it can't blow out the same room as you, which means more chances for potential EMF 5. Let's throw those in there. 2. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I didn't actually place that one. That's fine. All right, I'm gonna have to move our book too. It might be a good idea to bring in a second book as well, because this is the biggest floor on Point Hope, and it's simply because it's the bottom floor. But I needed to touch earlier tonight. I had a ghost that touched right here. Blew stuff out. All right, let me grab another book and we'll also go check for that EMF. If we don't... Ooh, lots of blowouts. What? Lots of blowouts. Okay, let's go double check. Let's run. Since we got so many blowouts, and then we'll also grab another book just to kind of get more coverage of the area. Do we have anything going on here? I mean, not really. So maybe it's just not an EMF 5 ghost. Grab another camera, because I don't think... Did I set mine up? Oh, it's facing the door. Awesome. That's not helpful. That is not helpful at all. So let's I don't know if we checked orbs in that room in particular. I think we checked it in the bathroom in the foyer right there. But we'll have to look again. Now, since it is professional, we can rule out evidence here. I'm seeing no orbs. And the cameras are usually pretty darn good at framing orbs, even if they're kind of tricky to see. So I'm gonna say this is probably not orbs. Not an Oni. There goes my sanity, though. Let's try this again. Where are you? Are you near?
In a closeness.
All right, let's go. Spirit box. No orbs. Probably. Let's see. We'll light this again, because why not? Because why not? This is a hiding spot. Not a great hiding spot, by the way. It's so, like, weird to get into. I need it to touch something. Dots, okay. Diogen, Wraith, Phantom. We have no salt. Phantom would have fingerprints. Wraith would have EMF 5. Diogen would have ghost writing. So we should be able to get ghost writing fairly easily. Did I have a camera? I don't think we had. No, we should have a camera. So if it does like a ghost event, we could take a photo, see if it's a phantom. Might not be a bad idea. We'll see. But at the moment, I'm seeing no EMF 5 on our board. We had no orbs. Wait, here we go. Right, and did orbs matter to us anymore? It would for yokai. Probably not a yokai here, though. Yeah, this ghost has to be set to low activity. So this right here is not EMF 5. I always just ignore these little peaks right here, but that doesn't necessarily mean EMF 5. I am going to take a camera just in case. And then if it's a Diogen, it's going to write in the book. If it's a phantom, hopefully it like knocks on a window or something. I don't know. I don't know what else we can do here. Do we have these hiding spots? Oh, it just turned on a light. I'm fairly certain it just turned on this light. I don't think I turned that on. No fingerprints. So it's not going to be a phantom. So it's gonna be writing, right? It's gonna be writing. Why don't you want to write? We could try to chase it down with our spirit box. Where are you? 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 Hello? Where are you? What is happening? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Why are you acting like you don't have spirit box? Where are you? 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 Do I have a light on that I don't know about? Does this count as a light? Please tell me no. Where are you? 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 Maybe it did count as a light. Where are you? Where are you?
Right here.
Where are you? 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 I'm trying to get the Diogen response, but I don't know, man. No fingies. Okay, let's go double check again for EMF 5. I mean, the only thing that we can do, thankfully, we have literally just from here to here to go check for EMF 5, but that's all I got. It's gonna be either EMF 5 or Diogen. I don't know. I need to give me something. If you're a Dio, you need to write in the book. You need to write in the heckin' book. All right, put that one here. You know what? We could try to get a photo of the Dots ghost. We could try that. See what it does. See if it becomes a phantom then. Dots, please. Dots, please. Please do the dotsies. It's over here. My dots aren't really over there. Not a... Oh, but we already knew it was in phantom. What was I trying to test? Oh, Wraith. I don't think there's really anything else I can do. Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you friendly? Where are you? 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 Man, ghosts be stinky. The other thing we could do, we do have a monkey paw. We could get the ghost to hunt. The only issue is that if it's a wraith, it can just kind of, you know, spawn at me at will. So I don't know that I really want to trigger a hunt, because that can be kind of scary with wraiths. The other issue too is if like I just wait here, if it's a Dio, I might not have enough time to just like get away from our ghost. I don't know. It's just not writing in the book, so I feel like we need to have EMF 5, but I'm not seeing EMF 5 up here. We're not seeing orbs, right? Should we double check for orbs again? I'm getting nothing for orbs. So this is kind of where I'm landing on, is no orbs. But we're not getting EMF 5 here. But we're not getting the Dio response, and it's not writing in the book. So what am I supposed to do here? And I have no salt. I have no heckin' salt. Keeps blowing out all the candles. You wanna write, please? Please write. If it's not writing, I mean, there's probably a very easy way for me to do this, and it's just getting it to hunt. But oh my gosh, I did not have to get our ghost to hunt. Earlier we did have a wraith. It was our very first ghost that was a wraith. So if we have a wraith again, it's gonna be kind of wild. Let's see. I mean, this has to be a Dio, right? A Dio that's not writing? I mean, Dios do have writing, right? I'm not crazy. Okay, I did remember correctly. I usually do, but you know, now I'm starting to get gaslit by this stupid ghost. Right. Can you write, please? Can you write? I mean, I could get it to hunt again, but do it. I don't know. I'm just gonna follow you around and ask for your autograph. This is the paparazzi challenge. Oh my gosh, it took you forever. It is a Dio. Where was your Dio breath? That's so rude. You know, we just didn't get lucky this time. It's a 1 in 3 chance every time you get a response from the Diogen on the spirit box, as long as you're within 1 meter of it, to get its special response. But man, that was stinky. It took forever to write. I don't understand. This is also why I brought in 2 books. Thought that would increase our chances there, but I guess not. All right, Dio in the book. Let's get into this one. All right, so we're gonna go in with the same setup. I'm not expecting to see our ghost right at the front entrance like last time. And that was kind of super convenient. But one of my ghosts, while I was doing this on stream, was at the very tippy top. So that's always fun. Carrying a lantern out is pretty good too, because if your ghost does blow your lantern like that, you know exactly where your ghost is. But also, again, your sanity is just going to drain much less while you're trying to find your ghost room. And then you can put your candle down, investigate your ghost. Okay, I'm not even joking when I say normally my ghost did not blow out my candle when I was doing this on stream. I'm going to find the breaker first before we do anything else. But having our sanity high for our investigation is the most important part. Okay, breaker's on. Go back down. Was that in the games room? I can't remember anymore. Did we get blown out here? Or was it one more? I don't remember anymore. It's fine. I'm just gonna bring my stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's double check for orbs. That might tell us. I don't remember which room it was. I don't remember if it was here or up here. Wait. I think that might actually have been down there. Okay. Yeah, I think it's this room. All right, I'm gonna leave that there. We'll go grab some other stuff. And of course, if you can, turn on your lights all the way to your truck. That's gonna help you maintain your sanity as well, because your sanity is precious at this point. You wanna be able to investigate your ghost before it ever starts hunting you. Because some ghosts, especially without a smudge stick, are incredibly dangerous when you don't have a smudge stick and or a lighter. All right, we'll take this, this, and this. Oh, I jumped from 3 to 7. This right here could potentially be EMF, but we really, really, really want to keep an eye on this and just double, triple check. Also, see how high my sanity is, even though I haven't been in the house that long. Wow, you're active. What the heck? Not used to these ghosts being this active. We'll double check again, but I don't remember seeing orbs. I'm gonna go ahead and place this here. This might also be a good time to bring in another dots as well. Checking the windows. I don't know what else it can touch, to be honest. Not seeing anything though. Let's try this. Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you friendly? Where are you? Nothing there. Did it throw my book? Did I place it? I don't know. We're gonna place it again. If it ends up throwing it, we know that we cannot have writing. But I don't remember if I placed it at all. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I never know what to make of these little peaks right here. Like, what does that even mean? I have no idea. And nothing that I have looked up has ever really taught me what the heck those lines mean. This doesn't make any sense to me. We're going in with another writing book and dots. Dots. We need the dots to cover more of the room. This increases our chances of seeing the dots when the ghost enters the dots phase. I don't want to necessarily put it at the back of the room here because I'm not going to see it. Ultimately, I'm not going to end up seeing it. I thought I lost my motion sensor for a second there. Our ghosty is here. Let's put this one back here. Try spirit box one more time. Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you friendly? Where are you? Okay, so it's probably not spirit box. I mean, we're around the ghost. What did I just see there? We're around the ghost. So you want to bring your spirit box to where your ghost is. I'm also not seeing orbs. So I'm not hard ruling these out, but I am going to cross them out just to see what some of our options might be. And honestly, Goryo could end up making a lot of sense here. We have nothing for it to touch. Like, literally nothing for it to touch. And then we won't see the dots, and we won't get EMF 5. Freezing? Oh, wait. We have UV. We have UV. I knew it. I knew we were going to have UV. We may or may not have... Let's see. If we get dots, then it's got to be a guaranteed Goryo. It's probably going to be EMF 5. Honestly, let's leave this ghost alone for a moment. We're going to point this direction. We're going to go into our truck. We're going to look to see if we get Goryo dots. And we're also going to look at our board to see if it's EMF. Because honestly, the fact that we're getting nothing from this ghost, I don't know. We either have freezing or dots here. I guess technically if we had freezing and UV and EMF 5, which that right there looks very much like EMF 5. Big EMF 5 spike there. So Jin, Goryo, Myling. So either we have freezing and we can't get freezing, or we have dots. So we're just going to watch this for a little minute, see what we get here. I don't think our ghost has turned off the breaker or anything. So if we give it just a moment, see if it wants to. I don't think writing is a possibility anymore, right? Oh no, it is a possibility. I don't know. You guys saw how long it took for our ghost to write in the book. All right, so we've been staring at it for a little while and I haven't seen anything. And the issue here is that Jinns would be very, very difficult to test. Very difficult to test here because we don't have smudge sticks. And a lot of what we need to do to test for Jinn is see if it's fast when it has line of sight of us, which again is not fun. It's not fun when you don't have smudge sticks. This also is not the best map for that. We can't test things from far away super easily. All right, we'll put this one over here. Double check. Oh, we have writing. Man, those ghosts. Did you write in this one too? You did not. Man, they do not like to write in the writing book. Normally, like if that was tier 3, it'd be written in very, very soon. Very, very early. All right, well, at least we didn't have to determine between a Goryo and a Jinn, because honestly, that would have sucked. We would just have to be lucky getting Goryo dots, or we'd have to like get it to hunt and like test for Jinn and just be okay with dying. Because honestly, you don't have to live during these challenges, so all I gotta do is put it in your book. All right, let's go. Myling. Honestly, Myling, not a ghost you want to test on this map anyway. It's kind of terrible. There it is, Myling in the book. All right, let's go in again. And honestly, I'm kind of hoping for a ghost at the top, at the very top, just to kind of showcase how great it is to take your lantern. Lantern is definitely the thing that you need here. And take these. Now, the reason I'm taking the camera, the video camera, is because if we have orbs that will tell us exactly where our ghost room is. I am lagging. Holy man. That'll tell us exactly where our ghost room is, because wherever the orbs are is where our ghost room is. And then we're also taking a book with us because, as you can see, writing takes a million years to get. So now we have to look for our breaker. I actually didn't look over here. Oh, easy peasy. Easy peasy breaker. Honestly, we're gonna go straight to the top unless we hear something, and then we'll make our way down. Was that me? Okay, that was my foot. What? Is the ghost just here? Hello? I guess we could check for orbs. I don't know. Oh! Why? Okay, we got way too lucky with some of our rooms. We got lucky with this not being at the tippy top. So, okay, we have orbs. I'm gonna put it in my book before I forget. We'll leave our book here and just hope it gives us something. And of course, we're gonna leave our lantern. All right, getting our last pieces of evidence here. And hopefully, I mean, I don't know. We may have to grab a second set of everything again. Seems to be the play. You know, I wasn't sure if our ghost was here or up here. I was definitely hearing so. Okay, our lantern was on when we left. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is probably the room. Blinky blinky. All right, let's try spirit box here real quick. Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you friendly? Where are you?
Act of hate.
Act of hate. Okay, spirit box. So we have ghost orbs and spirit box. Ooh, so we do really need 2 sets of dots here. Since yokais have dots. That's just not a good place to set this up. Not a great spot. Okay, so unless it's a mimic. If it has UV at all, it's a mimic. But we gotta wait for it to touch stuff. In the meantime, I am gonna go grab another book and dots. And then maybe another camera so we can set it up on a tripod. Or maybe we just bring just a tripod. No, we might as well because we have to have the tripod in our open hand anyway. Might as well get a second one. All right, boom, boom. Beautiful. So you might notice that we have not had to have our ghost hunt at all. I do think that if we really could not get Goryo dots from that ghost, I really do think we would have had to check to see if our ghost was a Jinn. If we had had a Jinn, I really think we would have been a little bit more screwed. Just a little bit more. Okay, let's try pointing it like that. I don't know. I don't heckin' know. Put this one over here. All right, let's see. Did it write in our book? It did not. We'll put this one back here. We could keep trying to do mare abilities. Can only do it every 10 seconds though. And the ghost has to be within 4 meters here. We could, you know what? I'm gonna go grab motion sensors and then just jump cut back to where we were. All right, so I have the motion sensors. We're gonna put one here. We'll put one here and one here. Now, the reason that I want those is because if the ghost is ever over here, I'm gonna try our light switches. At least in the meantime until we get our last piece of evidence. Because we're definitely not getting that. Let's throw in stuff. Dots is... The tier 1 dots is just not wide enough. I really wish it was wider. So we're looking for dots. Onryo would have freezing. Onryo would also really hate our candles. Maybe it's worth grabbing more candles too. All right, I brought candles. All right, we're gonna light these all around the room and we'll see what happens here. Onryo testing is actually super easy when it comes to candles. And I don't mean, because we don't have crucifixes, so we can't do like the 3 blowout. Plus I have no idea where it is in its blowout cycle right now. because I wasn't paying attention to how many times it blew out my original candle, the one candle I had in here. But that's okay. I don't have to know where it is in its blowout cycle to know if it's an on Rio, if it starts hunting. Instead, what I can do... Hunting? Oh, okay, so it might be an on Rio. It actually might be an on Rio. There's no way. There is no way. This is actually the first ghost that I've had to hunt on me, and I did 4 rounds, not just 3, but 4 rounds on stream. I think that's an on Rio. That hunt, it was worth noting that our sanity was at 80-something% when we left the truck after I got the candles. So, yeah. And I wasn't talking in game, so it's not a yokai. We're not gonna get freezing is what we're gonna do. But if I was fast enough to relight that candle, something that you can do to tell if it's an on Rio is light a candle. If that singular candle gets blown out, relight it again. If it gets blown out again in less than 20 seconds, then that's an on Rio. But it has to be the same candle. It can't be, it blew out this candle and this candle over here in less than 20 seconds. It's gotta be this candle, relight it, wait 5 seconds or however long under 20 seconds, and it blows it out again. That's an on Rio. On Rios are actually super easy to test. Super easy to test, but considering, that's our sanity right there. That's actually still too high for a yokai to hunt us. It's still too high for a yokai to hunt us. The only thing that could debate us here is if it was a mimic, but we did not see any orbs. Or no. We did see orbs, but we didn't see any fingerprints. I think it's more likely that this is probably an on Rio. Based on, unless we got super unlucky and we just happened to have a mimic that also mimicked an on Rio, which was one of the ghosts that was our options, or in our options, that would just be too coincidental. Yeah, it's an on Rio. I mean, abilities used 1, 2, actually. Dang, all right. Well, real fast, I do want to try maybe to get a ghost that's further at the top and one that doesn't blow out our candle. And I just want to show you how you can, like, if you're getting a ghost that is not doing anything, because let's look at this. Oh, activity level is actually medium. Okay, I swear all of my ghosts tonight were like low activity level. I'm gonna go see if I can not find our ghost. I'm gonna go turn on our breaker, go see if I can not find our ghost, and then find it a different way other than our ghost blowing out our candle, which seemed to be a huge, like, that was definitely a very phenomenal way to figure out where our ghost was to bring a candle. It served 2 purposes: keep your sanity high and allow your ghost to blow out your candle. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do that, and if I can, I'll bring you back. All right, so I made it to the top of the lighthouse. We did turn on our breaker. I did not find our ghost. So since our breaker is on, the whole place should be warming up, especially since it's snowing outside. Our ghost room should have breath fairly quickly, but we're just gonna make our way down. Since we have our candle, we'll drain sanity much, much slower. We're just gonna go down and we're gonna look to see, especially if we gave our ghost a little bit of time, a little bit of a head start, we're gonna look to see, does any of this look like it's out of place? And maybe you won't know if something's out of place, but sometimes it can be pretty obvious if you've played the map a few times. But we'll look to see if anything is out of place. I don't know, I can't tell. There's a lot of intricate little things here. So maybe not here. That shark is always there. Nothing looks out of place here. And we just keep making our way down. Now I'm gonna do this until I find something that looks out of place, or I get a sign from our ghost, and then I'll bring it in to when we found that. Okay, well, we had to come back up here, and our ghost blew out our candle up here. So ultimately, the candle is a really good thing to bring, okay? Your ghosts are more than likely gonna blow it out, unless it's a shade. But I don't see anything out of place here. I really am not gonna actually try to discover what this ghost is, but while we're up here, we might as well just quickly check to see if it's got UV. Maybe we can make an educated guess. I got nothing here. I'm just gonna leave. So it's not uncommon that you would go into a room and maybe you see like this brush on the floor here and you're like, yeah, I don't think that brush usually belongs there. And then you can determine that this is your ghost room that way too. But honestly, the candle is the way to go. You know, unless you get a shade, which shades, you'd be able to get EMF 5 in writing, but then you would never get anything else. And then eventually you'd realize when you're in the room with it, it's not blowing out candles, it's not throwing things. That one you could definitely determine, I would say fairly easily, as long as you give the shade like time to write in the book and do anything EMF related without you being in the room. Honestly, the candle is OP. That's ultimately how I found this last room too. And it looks like our ghost has EMF 5. We're gonna go with the twins because I don't know why. No reason whatsoever. We did not investigate this ghost at all. It was an Oni. Hopefully that helps you kind of figure out how you might approach this challenge. The candles are really, really the best way. Ghosts will blow them out. They keep your sanity high. And bringing a camera can confirm if that's your ghost room with orbs. Usually I like to bring in an EMF or a thermo to confirm my room, but we don't have either. So we have to use what we have. And then leaving the book so that the ghost has plenty of time to write in the book, especially if you had a shade there, you want to be able to place your book. And then while you're getting your other stuff, you are allowing your shade to write in the book when you're not there. Even then, it did take our ghost a long, long time to write in the stinking book anyway. But anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments, anything like that, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next weekly challenge video. Bye.